and welcome to Mr. Maple video. Today we're going to look at how to figure out what your USDA Garden Hardiness Zone is. Often we see on plants it says hardy through zone 6, hardy through zone 7, hardy through zone 9. We're going to look and see what that means and figure out, where we fit on that map and how you can figure out how you fit on that map as well. So we're going to start out here on google.com and we're going to do a simple Google search for USDA Hardiness Zone. Now this will pull up, the top result will be USDA Plant Hardiness Zone Map, planthardiness.ars.usda.gov. We're going to click on that one. Now this map put on by the U.S. Department of Agriculture puts together a list of plant hardiness zones based on how cold it gets to your area during the winter. And as you'll see here to this key on the right, every half zone is indicated by 5 degrees, a new color for 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So every zone is a full 10 degrees. Now if you look through here, these colors here match up on this map, and so you can figure out about what zone you may live in. So we live right around here in North Carolina in the mountains, and it says that I'm somewhere between a 6B and 7A. And we're actually closer towards the 6A, which is one of the few problems with this map when you have a lot of mountainous area. With higher elevations, this map may not be exactly accurate, but it gives you a very close idea of what zone you may be in, so you can figure out what plants can live in your zone. So up here I can type in by zip code. So if I lived in Santa Rosa, California, I would type in 95407. And I have to prove I'm a human here, which I'm really bad at these. Let's see if I can pass this one. Okay, I did, and it says that that Santa Rosa, California would be a zone 9B. So a zone 9B is right here in this color, and a zone 5 is right here. So anywhere between these colors, Japanese maples can live, which is most of the United States, as you can see here. I mean, this is a zone 5B, this is a zone 5A, all the way down to a zone 9B. So a 9B would be down here, and down here. And so most of the United States is covered in zones 5 through 9. So most people can enjoy Japanese maples. If you're in these other zones, there's a slight chance you could grow Japanese maples, but it requires a lot more care. And so if we lived in Dallas, Fort Worth, 75201. That's going to be a zone 8B, so they could grow Japanese maples there. How about New York City? 1001. A zone 7B, so they can grow Japanese maples there as well. Now, this map is pretty neat because it features a couple different things. One, you can click over here and say, if I lived in Arizona, I want to pull up a full map of Arizona with the key, figuring out what hardiness zone I was in. You can look here at the key and scroll up through here and figure out about where you're at or where a friend's at, and figure out their hardiness zone. But, click back here, you can also go through here and just simply click on the state. So if I wanted to look at the state of North Carolina, I could pull it up here and use this map I've got down here to figure out exactly, what my hardiness zone is or what hardiness zones near me might be. But this map is a great way and a great resource to use to figure out what hardiness zone you might be in, so then you can check on the plants or check with the nursery to figure out if those plants are going to be hardy for you. So, make sure to use this USDA plant hardiness map, and make sure, your friends know how to use this as well. Thanks for watching. Like this video. Have a question? Discuss it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. You can support this channel by shopping at MrMaple.com.